Welcome back, you're watching the Gadgets and Gizmos Show with me, Siddharth Sharma. Now, Microsoft put sync technology in the all-new Ford Fiesta 2014. And Microsoft is also known for Nokia. And Nokia recently came out with a new Windows phone, Lumia 630. And up next on the show, Sahil Maniktala gets you the entire review.
Yes, the all-new Nokia Lumia 630 is finally here and it packs in some new features. This is the first ever Nokia handset to run on the new Windows 8.1 operating system, and it's also the first Windows phone to offer dual SIM functionality. In fact, this phone marks a few firsts for Nokia, and that too at an affordable price. The dual SIM-enabled Lumia 630 has the usual simple and minimalist design we've come to expect of Nokia. It's notably less curvy than the Lumia 520 with perfectly flat sides along the lines of the Asha styling and the X series. The phone comes in a range of colourful options and you can choose between the traditional white and black, orange, green and yellow. Thanks to its matte plastic finish, you'll get a great grip and the compact body is pleasant and comfortable to handle. Underneath the back cover, you'll find dual SIM slots and a micro SD card slot. The Lumia 630 sports a 4.5-inch clear black IPS LCD screen with a resolution of 854 by 480. The pixel density of 218 ppi provides reasonable sharpness and the image quality is surprisingly good. Colors are very vivid and viewing angles are quite decent too. However, there is no ambient light sensor on the device, so automatic brightness is a non-feature on this display. In terms of specifications, the Nokia Lumia is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset with a quad-core 1.2 GHz Cortex-A7 processor and is backed by 512 MB of RAM. Onboard storage is 8 GB, but this is expandable up to 128 GB via micro SD card. Connectivity options in the device include 2G, 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and micro USB. Now, despite the Nokia Lumia 630 offering very middle-of-the-road specs, the phone performs rather well. The user interface feels smooth, apps open up in a jiffy and multitasking is also very smooth. Although I did notice the occasional lags from time to time, but this is very negligible and not a major deal breaker. Well, at least for me it wasn't. Gaming on the Lumia 630 is pretty decent considering it boasts an Adreno 305 GPU. We were able to play casual games like Temple Run and Angry Birds without facing any issues. Even graphic-heavy games like Asphalt 8 performed well and we did not expect any frame drops. The camera on the Lumia 630 is nothing to boast about. It comes with a 5-megapixel rear camera with no LED flash and it struggles to take good pictures in low light conditions. Also, you have no front-facing camera on this one, so if you're a selfie lover, you may very well be disappointed with the Lumia 630. Windows Phone 8.1 has finally caught up with the competition and offers some long-awaited features such as Action Center with notification and quick toggles. There is also Sensor Core to track the user's activity, including steps traveled and calories burned, and a swipeable keyboard which works really well. Battery life on the phone is very impressive to say the least. It houses a 1830 mAh removable battery and will last you a complete day, even if you put the screen brightness at the highest level and use 3G data at all times. At a price tag of $11,500, the Nokia Lumia 630 doesn't exactly offer the best specifications, but thanks to the new Windows 8.1 operating system, it does deliver a good smartphone experience, and that too at an affordable budget. I personally like this phone, and I don't see why it won't be as successful as the Lumia 520 or even the Moto G.
Now, point-and-shoot cameras are not that popular anymore because you get very good cameras on your smartphones from 13 megapixel to even 41 megapixel cameras. So what should camera manufacturers do in order to wow you and make you buy that point and shoot camera? Well, Nikon recently came out with an all-new AW120, and up next on the show we get your review of that. Nikon is known mostly for its DSLRs than its point-and-shoot camera range. But there is a new point-and-shoot camera on the block from Nikon that is making some noise. Meet the Nikon AW120. This point-and-shoot camera is waterproof and shockproof, catering to a niche of users that are more adventurous types. Nikon AW120 features an effective pixel count of 16 million pixels and a backside illuminating CMOS sensor. The lens is a 5x optical zoom with 24mm equivalent wide angle, zooming to 120mm. There is also a digital zoom up to 5x. There is also a digital zoom up to 4x magnification. At its back you get a 3-inch OLED display with anti-reflection coating of 5-level brightness adjustment. So the display is almost always crystal clear while framing a shot or previewing clicked images. The AW120 gives you an ISO sensitivity of 125 to 1600, and there is also a lithium-ion battery that lasts over 300 shots. There is also a built-in flash for low-light photography. The image results are brilliant on the AW120 as the sensor is quite responsive and fast. There is very less image distortion while clicking images and also while zooming into an object. Images have good color and exposure. Images have a good color reproduction but could have been a bit sharper. However, they are good for sharing on websites. The Nikon AW120 is also capable of 1080p HD video recording and delivers video output for both NTSC and PAL. There is also an additional feature like the support of GPS and GLONASS for faster and more accurate positioning. There is also an inbuilt compass and Wi-Fi functionality on the AW120. The connectivity over Wi-Fi is seamless and additional HDMI connectivity option is also present. The USP of the Nikon AW120 is that it is an all-weather camera with a very good depth rating of 18 meters and is shockproof to 2 meters of fall. AW120 is also freeze-proof up to -10 degrees. The build is sturdy and the rubber lining on the openings keep the camera watertight. Features like vibration reduction helps keep shots sharper, and the screen is improved with a higher resolution. The camera is competitively priced at Rs 16,900. Loaded with a built-in Wi-Fi and GPS, the AW120 makes a great adventure travel camera, particularly if you want to share your images on social media sites. And with that, it's time for us to say goodbye on this edition of Gadgets and Gizmos Show. If you have any comments, queries or suggestions, tweet us at HLT Gizmos. You can also email us on htgg@aajtak.com. We'll see you same time, same place next week. But for all the news and updates, keep watching Headlines Today.
Brought to you by Answer University, spanning decades in education.